All right. Yeah, I'm already on. I just went live. Um, yeah, we played our game already. All right. Hear what? That's not me, John. I'm in headphones, so you won't be able to hear anything in the background. I don't know. Weird. Oh, okay.
It's week 12 of the NFL, and we'll see the Steelers' creative quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Steelers and the Browns on Thursday night primetime.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Thanks for having us in, Mike. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Browns nothing.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL.
What?
They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker.
He did a
He's
dive
capable of all those things.
catch,
If we
and
can
it
get
worked.
one play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Get him on the... Oh, my God.
The 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
My plays don't work.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now the veteran. It's Naheem Hines. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. 3rd and long for Watson. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for another 3.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I can hear it.
A run with Hines. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Steelers has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 14, Browns nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Browns offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He runs with it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a... Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. Fielded at the 9. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule.
Nice.
1st down completion of 7 yards. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Still going. And And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script it up. Now Chubb loses the football. One of the Steelers has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Steelers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Here's Hines now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now.
Oh shit, look at all 3 of them X-Factors.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb.
All 3 of my characters are X-Factored already.
Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's got this up to the 35. Watson will make the read and holds on. He fumbled the football. One of the Steelers has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Browns nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. They face 2nd down and 7. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already.
Makes the score Steelers 42, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Now first down throw for Watson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Chubb takes his handoff, running left. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. Here comes a return, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1.
Here we go.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Makes the score Steelers 49, Browns nothing.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now on the return,
already
he
a
has lost
fumble.
the football.
What are
Special
we doing?
teams has come up with the recovery. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Next to score, Steelers 56, Browns nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. Greg, kind of a head-scratcher in this one. Fumble or two here or there. That's going to happen. But they've continually put the ball on the ground in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like it, and kind of seems like when it rains, it pours. It gets a little mental for the ball carriers. They're kind of contagious in a sense, Mike. But you know who also gets really wrapped up in it is the defense. They say, hey, I've seen that ball pop out time and time again. You get those guys continuing to believe it's going to come out and attack the ball, and you have days like this today.
They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. The Browns getting their punting team out there. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Go now.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Steelers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
That's the score. Steelers 63, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Watson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run up the middle with Chubb. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Watson. And And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here we go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
What in
And
the...
that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they start.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Watson. But we tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
Yep.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL.
That guy knew he was going to be having to pass to her.
3-4, base 4-3.
Wow.
Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up,
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Steelers. He is having a performance to remember. There is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The home team's offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now it's Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted.
It's just stiff arm Watson. Holy shit.
The defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So, 3 quarters. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every
Dude.
ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield
Hey, when
is wide
there's
open.
2 guys on one receiver, it's just
It's
annoying.
pretty incredible the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. There's that man again, another catch. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got
Bro,
room at the
I have a
30.
superstar on Stace on at Vanessa, and she is just gone. Wow.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 3-touchdown game.
There's a superstar that's going for Vanessa, and like she's able to like
We might
run
need a
past me.
calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided,
Yep.
and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
What the
And
hell?
he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off he goes. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Watson now on 1st down. He'll run.
Dude.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. He'll be
Flag.
stopped at the line
Okay.
of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That's on the former All-Pro, Jack Conklin. Here's Watson. Now sets up a screen for Chubb.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward.
No one guarding.
And now for a second time, he loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They finally got points on the board with a field goal. Yeah, finally they did something.
Deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7.
What one point
Good
in front of me?
return as he takes it across the 30.
Okay, break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop.
How is he there?
He got rid of that
Every
one quickly
turn.
before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Step ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. What a performance. Reception number 14 for the 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is
Oh
complete.
my lord, can I just go for a full yardage? Give me a full run.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got some room to run.
Yeah, blocked by a blocker. Oh my
They are
god.
going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Steelers stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
And now these guys just love to get
He's
sacked.
forced down once more. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Safety. Oh, that's a joke. That's a joke. He was on the end zone. It should have been a safety for 100 points. Come on, game.
Hunting time for the Browns.
He landed on the zone. He landed right on the end zone.
Direction. He's on to punt it away. That's taken on this side of midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. First
All right, let's
and
get
10.
another touchdown for 100 points. Let's do this. 22 seconds on the clock.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
This one caught at the 4.
Broke 100.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Almost lunch. I'm assuming I'm at lunch.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Hines now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now first down throw for Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's gonna throw it deep. Never mind. 1 second left on the clock. Can he make another attempt?
Certainly impacted the quarterback there.
Unless he gets sacked here. 1 second.
A third down. Here we go. One.
No. Nope. 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 Yay!
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers.
So I'm going a little too
Their
crazy.
winning ways continue. They've yet to be.
I'm gonna take a break, John. John? Yeah, I'm gonna take a break.